Hello everyone and welcome back to Theme Park Worldwide, where it's time for a travel vlog. We're going to be making our way here from the UK over to PortAventura in Spain.
I'm ready for some sunshine and some coasters.
Oh, we're really looking forward to it. And of course, I just wanted to firstly reference why we're going back to PortAventura, because last year we did go in the summer and we said that we're getting a little bit fed up with the operations there. Well, I have heard that for this year, they've actually had a new operations director.
I'm really hoping that this is going to help the park, because the operations last year were terrible, so I'm really hoping that they're better this time.
Fingers crossed. So I thought, you know what, I do love PortAventura. It's a great park with some fantastic rides, including Shambhala, one of my all-time favourite coasters. So I do always look forward to getting back on good old Chamois B, and thought, you know what, let's just go for it. They're the new ops director. I'm always willing to give parks another chance, and let's go and see what it's going to be like this trip. Now, along with that, we also got an amazing deal. In fact, we only booked this a few nights ago. We had a few spare days in our calendar before going out to Europa Park next week, so we thought, let's go out to PortAventura and fly from our local airports. Now, we're based close to Alton Towers, and our local is actually East Midlands. It's like 30 minutes away from here, and we never normally fly from there, do we?
I have actually never flown from East Midlands Airport before, and it's so close.
Yeah, it's mainly because they don't fly to loads of destinations, more the most popular ones, and we looked at the flights, looked at the dates, and it worked out that we'd get some flights for like £24 return per person, just taking on our hand luggage, and I thought we can't pass up that. And then I thought, for park admission, we've got our Blackpool Pleasure Beach season pass, which gives you a one-day free entry to PortAventura, and we've also got our Europa Park passes for your Europa Park in Germany, and you get a one-day access to PortAventura with them. Then I found a really cheap hotel on Expedia using some of my points, because I've been booking loads of hotels recently for the Asia trip, and this trip has come in like ridiculously cheap to go to Spain for like 3 days, so we thought, why not?
Why not? Let's go and have some sunshine.
Yeah, so we're going to make our way now, get in the car, drive to our local airport, we're going to be parking on the car park just there, and then flying out over to Spain. It's a nice Ryanair flight, and yeah, we've got lots of exciting travel plans coming up over the next few weeks. We're going to be really busy, starting off of course with PortAventura, then we've got Europa Park next week, followed by Energylandia. We've then got a USA trip, and then of course our big Asia trip in June. So lots coming up, lots of vlogs to keep you entertained over the coming weeks here on Theme Park Worldwide. Let's go. And here we go then, in the car on the way to East Midlands Airport, just on the trusty A50 here. Good road to live close to, this is, because it's nice and easy to connect us around to airports and to the motorway, and of course to lots of different theme parks as well. And I mentioned the other day in our Nemesis update that I always have the Nemesis music on in the car. Here it is, here we go. We have this on too much at the moment. Oh, it's a great sound. So yeah, in terms of the drive, just over 30 minutes. It's exactly 30 miles actually from our house down here to East Midlands Airport. And yeah, we're flying with Ryanair through to Barcelona Reus. Now Reus is actually the airport that's closest to PortAventura. It's about 15 minutes in a taxi, so that's the plan. We're not hiring a car or anything. We're literally going to land at the airport, come out and then jump in a taxi straight down to our hotel. And we're going to be staying at the H10 Salauris Palace. I've not stayed there for about 10 years, but I got a really good deal on it, and it's located about a 10-minute walk from PortAventura, and also about a 10-15 minute walk into the centre of Salou, which is the town with the beautiful beach and all the bars and restaurants and everything, which is a really nice place to just chill. So I always recommend, if you go in PortAventura, Salou is a great place to stay. I mean, it's lovely in the on-site hotels, but I actually like staying down in Salou because you got the nightlife and it's just lovely around there, isn't it, Charlotte?
Yeah, it's just really nice atmosphere down there.
So yeah, we're going to be at the airport in about 25 minutes. We'll get parked up and we'll make our way in. Ryanair flight over to Barcelona Reus. Oh, it's a lovely, easy drive here to East Midlands Airport, just off the A50, so just under 30 minutes, not too bad at all. So we'll get parked up and we'll make our way into the terminal. There is a Greggs in arrivals actually, so I'm probably going to nip into Greggs, get one of them first before we head through into departures. But yeah, really looking forward to our trip out to Spain. Let's go and get parked up.
Right on.
Right then, all parked up here at East Midlands Airport. That's what I love about EMA, the fact that literally you can park right by the terminal. No need to get a bus or anything, you just walk straight over there, 5 minutes, and you're into the terminal. Now, I've come prepared for this trip to PortAventura with this just here. You might be thinking, hang on, what's that? Now, of course, we're used to some pretty poor operations in the past at PortAventura. The queues do move very slow sometimes. Wow, this time I'm going to be prepared with a seat.
Wow!
Look at that, there we go. Oh, that's it. Oh, what happened? You went wrong. There we go. I'll do that again. I'm going to be prepared with a seat.
Wow.
Oh, that's it. There we go.
There we go.
That's it. Fantastic. And you just sit on it and hope it doesn't go. There you go. That's it. You just got to make sure you set it up right. Always check that it's fully set up before you sit on it. So, yeah, only that, you know, those slow moving queues sorted. And then when we get on Shambhala, that's it. Let's go. It's just such a nice peaceful airport because there's not really that many flights that go from here, and there's a lot of cargo I think as well. It's just lovely, like it's a really like relaxing airport experience when you come here to EMA. There's the control tower, nice little walk round to the passenger terminal, and there's a Ryanair plane just over there too. Here's Charlotte with a backpack.
I've got a new bag, look how good this is. It's got loads of compartments in it. This is perfect, this is for travelling.
Yeah, it's just what you want, isn't it? It's got about 10 compartments like, all the way around and everything.
Brilliant, I got it on Amazon, it's fantastic.
It is Ryanair compliant as well. Always want to make sure that you're within the restrictions. You know, us, we're always like a good deal, you know, we always have done, always will do. So yeah, we got these flights ridiculously cheap. I thought, why not? It's too good of a deal not to go. In terms of airport parking, that costs more than the flights. I think it was about 50 quid for 3 days airport parking, but still, you are better booking that online. And actually, I booked the flights directly through Ryanair's website, and it was cheaper booking the parking through them by about 20 quid. So sometimes, you know, when Ryanair are trying to upsell you loads of stuff and you think, oh, I don't want any of it. Actually, it's worth opening up another web page, having a look at the official airport parking, and then seeing what discounts you get, because Ryanair do actually get a discount on your airport parking, so it can be worth it. Don't just skip them all the way through, you know, it is worth it. And yeah, the terminal is literally just over here. So yeah, gonna grab a Greggs for lunch. Got a nice afternoon flight, it's not early morning or anything, the flights are like 1:30, which is ideal. And departures is just over here. It just looks like a little shed, doesn't it? Yeah, it is tiny. And arrivals is where the Greggs is, and that's just over on that side. So we'll walk through to there, and then head through to departures. We don't need to go and check in at a desk or bag drop or anything. Done all the online check-in. So it's straight to the turnstiles, through security, and into the departure lounge. Oh, it's so quiet in here. Gone for a nice Greggs to start the trip as well.
Nice pizza slice, beautiful.
Lovely. I've gone for the classic sausage rolls down here, and a triple chocolate muffin just there as well. Love a Greggs sausage roll. They're not hot though, unfortunately. They are cold. But yeah, we're gonna make our way in to the departures now. All that Greggs was delicious. Perfect way to start the trip. And yeah, here's a little look at some of the flights coming out of East Midlands Airport today. Yeah, you can also see Jet2 fly from here to Reus, which is that closest airport to PortAventura, but there's flights out to Tenerife, Malaga, Belfast, Fuerteventura, Alicante. So yeah, you can get to quite a few destinations still from here, just compared to a lot of the other airports like Manchester and Birmingham that aren't too far away from here. Obviously the flights are quite limited. And nice easy trip there through security. It took about 10 minutes all in all. Not really any queuing, was there?
No, that didn't take too long, which was really good and efficient.
Fantastic. Got some good vibes ready for this trip as well.
Good vibes are in.
Hey, look at this bag. Like,
it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, like you're proper going backpacking, Charlotte, with this.
Really
like,
good, loads of compartments.
Fantastic. Preparing for the Asia trip with this one. Like this clip kind of comes across. It's brilliant, that is.
Fantastic.
I might be purchasing. I think I might. What a bag. So in a bit of a look around the departure lounge, got some waters. It's not massive in here, but you got everything you need. I mean, there's a Starbucks, a few bars and restaurants, a few different shops. WH Smith, Accessorize. There's a JD, yeah, JD just in here as well. And there's actually a Frankie and Benny's just down here as well. It's on 2 levels, the departure lounge at East Midlands. You've also got a couple of restaurants upstairs, Castle Rock, and also there's a Burger King up here, and you get some good views looking out towards the runway just over there as well. I see loads of flights coming in and out of here, like I say. But it's a nice local airport for us, 30 minutes away. We should use it more, really. Just a lot of the destinations we go to, you just can't get to from here. And also even like Barcelona Reus, where we're flying today, they only go a couple of days a week. And sometimes it doesn't work the best for the schedule, you know, so it all depends, really. Let's have a bit of a chill out in here, and then we'll be boarding the flight shortly. And like I say, when we get to the other side, about a couple of hours flight, we're just going to jump in a taxi, and that's going to take us down to Salauris Palace, where we're staying. It's a great airport for plane spotting. It's so nice just sat up there in the restaurant area and looking out over towards the runway and seeing all the planes coming in and out. Anyway, our gate's just been called. Gate number 3, which is literally just down here on the right hand side. So we'll head round to the gate and go and get onto the aircraft. And we've just landed here in Reus, and there's a look over towards PortAventura. You can see Hurricane Condor, Shambhala, Dragon Khan and Red Force in Ferrari land, even here from the airport itself. Not too bad at all. Yeah, it's about 15 minutes in a taxi down there to our hotel in Salou. We had a lovely flight. We're in a bit of John Worley's book just there as well. How was your flight, Charlotte?
Really good flight that was. I was reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
I can't believe it, 20 minutes early as well.
No, it was a really good flight that was. We came in a bit fast on the landing though.
Yeah, we did. It was good though, it's what you want. Just go through passports and then we'll head straight for a taxi. And we only waited there about 5 minutes at passport control. We've had our stamp. And here we go, no bags or anything to pick up. So we're just going to head straight out the terminal and get in a taxi. Nice little PortAventura World stand just over here. All the different lands just there. There's Chamois Bay up there at the back. Yeah, it's a bit of new brand actually for this year. Made to remember. There we go. Right, so yeah, you can go outside. You can't get buses from here, but normally just jump in a taxi. It's normally about 30 euros, something like that, down into Salou. So we just made our way straight out of Reus Airport, and you'll see they've got a little blue tent set up which says official taxis. Always go to that booth just there and they'll give you a price what it's going to be. We were quoted 32 euros, so yeah, that's what I was expecting really. It's about 30 euros give or take normally, depending on where you go in the PortAventura area. Really nice and simple that though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good that is. So you'll literally go up, they've got like a tablet telling you exactly where you're going, and then they'll just come up and take you down, which is brilliant.
Yeah, it's really good, and you can pay cash or card as well. I always double double check as I'm jumping into the taxi just to say, oh, I want to pay card, because we don't normally pay cash for anything really now abroad, you know, very card focused. But yeah, really nice and easy. That journey there was less than 15 minutes from the airport. People will still be getting the bags off the carousel, won't they? We're already down here at the hotel. Also got some nice shots there at PortAventura when we were coming down, and also of Red Fort as well in Ferrari Lands. Yeah, we just arrived right in the afternoon now. It's like 4:30. Lovely afternoon just to chill out, relax, enjoy the hotel, and of course Salou and the whole surrounding area around here. Now we're staying at the 4-star Salauris Palace, which is the hotel you can see just behind us. You've never stayed here before?
No, I've never stayed here, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's in a great location. From here, it's a 10-minute walk just up the street here to PortAventura. So it's a straight line, and then you end up at the big entrance gates, and then it's about a 10-15 minute walk in that direction to the beach. You got like all the different bars and restaurants, some nightlife down there, and some really nice places to have some cocktails as well. Lunatic Salou is our favourite. We really enjoy it. Yeah, we're going to get checked in just here, and we'll give you a bit of a tour around Salauris Palace. Yeah, I've not stayed here in probably 10 years, like a long time. Oh, beautiful afternoon, all the palm trees, and here's the entrance just over here. Got a really good deal on this because, like I said, I've been booking loads of hotels for the Asia trip, so I paid next to nothing for this, but I think the full price would have been about £180 for 3 nights, which I don't think is too bad because this is one of the nicest hotels in Salou in my opinion, and it's a lovely location right here by PortAventura. And we will ask if we can have a PortAventura view on this side as well. I'll request it when we check in and see what we get. Checked in, and shortly we're going to take you for a room tour of the H10 Salauris Palace. Now, of course, there's quite a few options when planning a trip out to PortAventura World. Firstly, they've got some great on-site hotels which are fantastic and very well themed, aren't they?
Oh, they are brilliant, and they've got quite a few on-site hotels, which is great. And sometimes they do like self-catering. You can get all like food included, which is brilliant. Yeah,
lots of different deals available. Now, also with the PortAventura hotels, they include park tickets, and as you mentioned earlier on in this travel vlog, we don't actually need park tickets because we're using our Blackpool Pleasure Beach Pass and Europa Park Pass, which both of them give us a day's access into PortAventura. So for us this trip, it didn't really work out the best deal staying on site at PortAventura, and also we like exploring Salou as well, which is a town which is really close to the park, so we thought we'd stay here. Now you've also got other options other than on site and Salou. I mean, Salou itself is beautiful, it's got the beach, it's got loads of hotels, loads of food options, but you've also got quite a few other resorts very close to PortAventura where you can stay. Now in terms of the check-in process, it took a long time, didn't it there?
Oh my gosh, it just took so long. It took us nearly half an hour to check in. It was just so slow. What it is, there was loads of people checking in, but they'd all got like individual rooms. Oh, it just took ages.
I think a coach trip had just like dropped off outside with loads of people, so not the best time in there, but still we got checked in. We're in lovely sunny Spain, and our room is great, so let's have a look round. So here's a look down the corridor, and let's go and knock on and see if there's anybody in. Hey! Hello. What a surprise, I didn't think there'd be anybody in.
I know, in here now.
I'll take you for a bit of a tour around. Of course, we've got a balcony, like a lot of hotels have here in Salou and Spain in general. We'll take a look on the balcony shortly, but first we'll start with the main room, which is lovely.
I like when you get a bed and you get 2 separate mattresses and 2 separate quilts, because I'm quite a quilt hogger and I do like to hog the sheets, so to have our separate ones is fantastic.
I'm glad that you admit that as well.
I do want to be a quilt hogger.
Yeah, so this is great. 2 mattresses and yeah, lovely setup with the beds just here. Headboard's quite nice, very modern. The rooms look very different actually to when I last stayed here. It's got to be maybe over 10 years ago. I think they've been modernised, and I love the like the pattern on the wall there. And that looks great, like with all the blue, and yeah, that's lovely. Some nice lighting on the bottom there as well with an LED strip light, which is fantastic. Either side of the bed, plug sockets, little tables, and a couple of small lamps as well. Telephone on that side, and a little notepad as well.
Yeah, just in case you want to do any reading and jot stuff down. So in here we've got a big wardrobe, which is brilliant.
Yeah, we've got all our clothes down there. We've only got backpacks, so we haven't brought too much. But yeah, got some little drawers in there. Safe, which comes of course as standard really in hotel rooms. Quite a bit of room for hanging things. Only 2 coat hangers there, but you know.
Loads on this side.
Oh, is they are, that's alright then. And some extra linen at the top.
And a safe.
Hey, let's move it across.
There we go, all my stuff's in there hanging up.
I love how Charlotte's clothes are all like hung up really nice, and mine just kind of chucked on the shelves.
I don't want to get creases because I ironed them before we came.
More storage at the top, which is good. And then somewhere just to put bags down in the bottom. I like how you got the big mirrors on here as well. Air conditioning unit just over here as well. It's one of them that if you have the balcony door open, then the air conditioning does cut off. But yeah, you can easily turn that on. Pretty good unit just at the top. A little bit plain over there, but you have got a nice mirror right next door. Little storage area for luggage just down here. That's my shoes, by the way. If you want to know what the squeaking is, my shoes are really squeaky on this floor. Listen to that. Oh, that's not a nice sound, is it? Samsung TV just over here. That was on when we came into the room playing an information video all about the hotel, or H10 Salauris Palace. And then we've got a nice desk as well.
I like the chair.
Yeah, it's like
unique.
A wicker effects chair, isn't it? Wicker man. Wicker chair.
Loads of drawers. Nice to have a desk area, especially for when you're editing and stuff.
This is perfect for me. And let's open up this. I'm not too sure. Is it a fridge? Yeah, I thought it was. There we go. Oh, can we get in? That's it. Nice little refrigerator. Just in there, mini fridge, which is good, because we'll go and get supermarket tonight, get some waters and that sort of thing. But yeah, really impressed. Nice picture on the wall. Very modern room.
Spacious.
Little seating area just over here as well. But should we head out to the main event? Now, it was really busy when we were checking in. I thought, I don't want to add to the queue even more and start requesting rooms. But we have actually got the PortAventura view anyway. Wow. So yeah, I didn't have to request it. I thought, you know, I'm not going to take ages whilst we're down there. Oh, lovely. There we go. There's our view. Oh, fantastic. Looking out. Hey, Shammy B. I'll get a better shot in a minute when it's coming round over the Camelback. But yeah, looking over to Shambhala, the park's 2012 B&M Hypercoaster. I can't believe it's over 10 years old now. Crazy. Like 11 years ago Shambhala opened, on my birthday as well, May the 12th. That ride opened. You can see Hurricane Condor over there as well, the Intamin Drop Tower. And then also just off to the left you can see some of the buildings for Ferrariland, the second gate. And I do have to bring the camera out a little bit. You can just make out Red Force there on the left hand side. The tallest roller coaster in the whole of Europe. Yeah, what a great view looking out over the balcony. So in terms of walking down to the park, very easy. Still looks quite far away from here, but Shambhala's right at the back of PortAventura. The entrance is on this side. So you walk about 10 minutes just up past Red Force, straight on up that way. And then you got the nice roundabout, all the palm trees. And then literally, Salou Centre is down that way. You've only got to walk maybe 5 minutes to get to a shop from here. If you walk about 10, you'll get down to the seafront. If you walk about 15, you get down to like this nice bar area, Lunatic, which we go to quite a lot, and beautiful cocktails. You've got like the harbour area around there. You've got a McDonald's on the front as well if you just want something simple. So there's lots of options, and that's all down in that direction. In fact, we'll film a little video over on the Sandbrook Adventures, giving you a bit of an updated tour around. We did one last summer actually, but yeah, we'll give you a bit of a tour around and get some shots tonight down in Salou. There's Hurricane Condor going up just over there, and just make it out, that drop tower. And we're waiting for Shambhala to come round.
Oh, there you go, it's going up the lift.
Ah yes, it's halfway up the lift hill now. Let me zoom in a little bit more for you so we can see Shammy B just over there. There she is, the beauty. Can't wait to get back on there tomorrow. Just coming over the crest of the lift hill now. Great view. Really nice looking out over the park. There she goes, down the drop. Doesn't actually look that big from here, does it? And up now into that huge airtime hill, that big Camelback. Oh, it looks really slow from further back here, but that's the thing with the huge coaster. It does look slow when you look from a distance, but of course you really feel the speed when you're on it. And just coming out of the ampersand there. Beautiful ride. Very excited to get back on there tomorrow. Now in terms of the balcony itself, quite spacious, it's pretty private as well. You've got this little screen on the side, and then you've got the seating and an ashtray just there if you do require that as well. I don't think we'll be needing that, but there you go, there's the look. This is handy. So if you're going in the pool for a dip, and we'll show you the pool, you can just put the things on here to dry.
That's brilliant. That's
good, isn't it? So if you're going on them water rides up at PortAventura, Tatuki Splash, you can...
Never.
Yeah, I thought you'd been on it before.
No, I've never been.
Have you not? No. Well, yeah, that's the main room and the balcony. We'll just head round now to the bathroom and show you that.
March forward.
Oh, it is very squeaky, this floor. I'm like...
And there's the bathroom.
This is it. Come on in.
Not I've got a bidet, which I'm surprised about.
It's very spacious though in here.
It is. I like how you've got 2 options for the shower as well.
Yes,
Investigates
in there. There we go. Oh yeah, I like the look of that big nozzle on the top just there. Then you got the smaller one too. That's a very jazzy pattern, isn't it?
I like it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. What have we got just over here? Shampoo, conditioner, shower gel. H10 branded as well, same as the towel just down there. And I'm liking how this shower has actually got like a side on it. I hate the walk-in ones where there's nothing and the whole floor just gets soaked, you know. Got some towels down there.
Get a hairdryer, which is great because I haven't bought mine.
Yeah, I mean that looks pretty decent.
Yeah, that looks fine, that does. Some glasses. Then you get like a nice sink area, and then you get these. So you get tissues, combs, and a dental kit.
A dental kit is there you go. Yeah,
just a few toiletries from ourselves.
Yeah, and here's the toilet. I mean, you've all seen what a toilet looks like, but there it is. It makes me think maybe back in the day, this did have a bidet as well.
Yeah.
There's enough space there, but obviously they've modernised the rooms, and it's one of them that a lot of people probably don't really use now. The chained oaks on there as well. Look at that. Nice little fancy mirror coming out. Oh, there we go. And that's our room in general though. Very impressed.
Yeah, I like it.
It just took a while to check in, you know, they could have made that a bit more efficient, but in general, it's really nice. And H10, this company owns lots of different hotels. They've got quite a lot actually around the Salou area. But what we'll do now, we'll just take you for a bit of a look around the pool area and show you that. Hey, there goes Red Force. What a fantastic view. Looking out towards PortAventura, and it shows just how close it is. And in fact, if you've ever stayed at the Caribe Hotel at PortAventura World, it's actually just the other side of the road here. You can see some of the buildings, and it's all hidden in the trees just over there. Very nice hotel. And there's a look down towards the pool area. So yeah, we're going to have a little stroll round, show you that in a bit more detail. Nothing like walking down the stairs just here and looking out and seeing PA. Like, that's brilliant, isn't it? What a great view. Looking out over the resort. Really excited to get back in there tomorrow. Get back on our favourite rides, take you along for the experience, and fingers crossed for some improved operations. I really hope so. Here we are then down in the reception area. All the natural light coming in there through the roof. Check-in desk off to the right, and the good thing is the queue's gone now. They've managed to clear it. Very nice. There's a look at the restaurant area. It's closed at the moment, but you can just see it through the door. Yeah, we haven't gone for like an all-inclusive option or anything like that. There's a little look into the restaurant, so as we prefer just to dine elsewhere really, but I'm sure it's quite nice in there though. There's a look at the timings just over here. If you are coming, breakfast 7:30 till 10:30, lunch 1:30 till 3, and then dinner is 6:30 till 9:30. Quite a late start for dinner, that, isn't it?
We like to eat early.
Yeah, we do, don't we? This is nice. It's definitely been refurbished in here since I last stayed. There's little shop and things down there, I think, but we're going to have a look at that in a moment. Firstly, just have a little walk around the pool. Oh, this is gorgeous.
Just to get some sunshine.
Oh, no, it's nice though. In terms of the temperature, it's about 18 degrees Celsius, so it's not like mega hot or anything. It's just a nice, comfortable temperature, really. Yeah, that's actually a waterfall off them rocks there. I think it comes on every so often. That's nice. Nice pool area. Plenty of sun lounges. I mean, you know, we are only in April still, aren't we? So it's still really quite an off-peak time. I mean, if you come in here in the peak of the summer, it is scorching hot. But to be honest, I bet it's a little bit chilly in that pool. Let's have a feel of the water. Ooh, I'll have a dip of that.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
it's cold.
I probably will jump in at some point though. Why not? Whilst we're here, make the most of it. Yeah, it's just quite a nice pool area though. Quite spacious. And there's the waterfall just over there. What's quite nice is you've got like the jacuzzi built into the main pool, so you don't have to get out and go to another one. You just kind of swim over there and into that. And yeah, this kind of comes on every so often, I believe. Nearly walk forward into the pool then. That'd have been an epic fail, wouldn't it? And here's a look back at the hotel. I mean, I'm sure most people would want a pool view, but with us, I wanted a park view on the other side, you know.
PortAventura view.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice though. What's good about this, it's got a bit of character to it, like the wooden structures kind of on the top. Yeah, it looks the part. There's a little outdoor stage there for entertainment, and there's a small kids pool just over on that side there as well. But plenty of lounges. Like I say, it is more of an off-peak time for coming still in April. For another month or so, it's going to start getting really busy, Salou. And here's a look inside then at the main bar area. You've got the stage over there. They normally have entertainment on every night in these Spanish hotels, which is quite good. There's a flamenco on tonight. There's the bar. Get yourself a nice Estrella. You like them, do you? Do you not?
Estrella, no.
Oh, I thought you liked them.
PortAventura last year, but I wasn't a massive fan of that one. I like a San Miguel.
San Miguel, that's the one, yeah, San Miguel. I like the cocktails, Charlotte's on the beer.
I do, but I do love a cocktail as well.
Hey. Oh yeah, nice bar area, just down here. This is quite handy, you can actually fill up your water bottle just down here too, so that's worth noting. So we'll definitely bring and buy a bottle of water, and then we've got the bottle then, and we can just refill. Toilet's just down there. There's an arcade just here on the right hand side. All the area for like the reps and things there, like all excursions and information. And there's a couple of small little shops just over here as well. Jewellery, watches, and some clothes. And this leads back down into the reception area. Yeah, it's nice. A lot more modern now than when I last stayed. Have some jewellery, yeah. And just over here they've got a little information area as well. All sorts of different things. Jet ski tours. I've never done a jet ski. I'd still like to do it at some point. We've got go-karting around here. Like got karting Salou. They've got quite a few different other activities to do around this area as well. Jet boat experiences. And then also a little advert for PortAventura World just over here as well. There's good old Chamois. We're back on there tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. They've got a bit of new branding for this year. There is also a cash machine in here. And a cigarette machine there as well. Blimey, I've not seen one like that for a long time. Look at that. Like, you don't often see them around here now, especially back home. Well, that brings us to the end of our travel vlog, making our way from our local airport, East Midlands, 30 minutes away from base, out here to Spain. Overall, it's been a nice day, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been really good. It's been nice to fly from East Midlands because I've never flew from there before.
It's a great airport and they're actually investing a lot of money in there at the moment. We saw them adding like a new security area, and you need to say there's over 20 million being invested there.
Yeah, I heard on the radio that there's like 21 million pounds of investment coming to like air traffic control and stuff, which is really good to see.
Maybe they're looking at having more flights, and I did see that especially Jet2 that operate from there, they've got some more flights that have been added, some new routes, so possibly in the future we might look at flying from there more. It's just some of the more obscure destinations we go to sometimes you need to go down south to travel to, mostly London Stansted to be honest, and of course then you've got your big international flights that we normally go to Heathrow or Gatwick, but still we might end up flying from East Midlands more in the future. Can't go wrong with Ryanair though. I know a lot of people knock them, but for me, Ryanair, you get what you pay for. We hardly paid anything for the flights, got us out here to Spain nice and cheap. It was actually cheaper to get the plane on Ryanair than it was to taxi from the airport.
I know it was, but we did get the little trumpets when we landed. It was like
yeah, I love it. And then of course making our way straight in the taxi, nice and easy. There is the cheaper option of the bus, but normally it just stop at the other resorts around here. It can take ages. I've done it before. I think it was like 90 minutes before it got to the hotel that I was staying at, because it drops off at multiple, and not just in Salou but also around the area. So yeah, I think the best option, especially in a bigger group as well, is just getting a taxi, then you can split it between you all. And then we're down here at Salauris Palace. Took a while to check in, but it's a lovely room.
Oh, it's really nice. I can sit on the balcony and watch Chamois.
Yeah, we can look out over PortAventura World and take it all in. Like I said though, over on the Sandbrook Adventures, our second channel, we're going to do a bit of an updated tour around Salou. We did one last summer, so come and join us. We're going to have a nice cocktail this evening.
Can't wait.
Hope there'll be a nice sunset, and just a bit of a chilled vlog out in Salou tonight before we hit up the park tomorrow on this channel, Theme Park Worldwide. Well, as always, thanks for joining us, and that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you tomorrow.